Here are the top stories for the Winn TV News. Prime Minister addresses St. Kitts stance on the US-Venezuela standoff and responds to Crime Stoppers overwhelming. The details of these stories and more after a word from our sponsors.
Mother's Day is the one day of the year that is specially dedicated to celebrating all of the wonderful things our moms had done for us over the years. And it's our annual reminder to express our love and appreciation by saying thank you. Give her either the Jimmy Choo for women, or Dolce by Dolce & Gabbana, or even Beige Volet, or Le Panther from Cartier, and Kenzo Flower Tag for ladies. Only at Ashbury's for great service. Ashbury's is located at Liverpool Road, Bastille, and also at the Marriott in Frigate Bay. Call 465-8175 or 466-1626. Ashbury's.
I am Shanta Rochester, and this is the Winn TV News. St. Kitts and Nevis' position on the dispute between the United States and Venezuela is not being influenced by Venezuelan assistance to the Federation. That's according to Prime Minister Timothy Harris. More from Ken Richards.
The Prime Minister was asked, following a $16 million AC grant from Venezuela to assist the Federation's former sugar workers, whether that would influence Basta's position on the U.S.-Venezuela dispute.
Our foreign policy agenda is not for sale. I would say to you that our foreign policy is linked quite clearly with our own domestic agenda. And there is no effective foreign policy unless it responds, in our case, to our own developmental needs. And among our development needs is an agenda to alleviate poverty and to bring social justice. When we had discussions with respect to the relief for the sugar workers, it was in the context of our own agenda to bring poverty alleviation, to assist a sector of our country that needed that support. And it had no ties, no link to the dispute with Venezuela and the USA. Our foreign policy is not for sale. Neither is our country nor its patrimony.
Prime Minister Harris has been reiterating that both Venezuela and the U.S. are friends of St. Kitts and Nevis, and that he would like to see the two resolve their differences amicably.
Within the 2 years since the launch of Crime Stoppers St. Kitts and Nevis, there have been 339 phone calls and some 42 tips on crimes committed in the Federation. Winn TV's Andre Huey has more.
Varen Lake, Executive Director of Crime Stoppers St. Kitts, says the support from the public has been overwhelming.
We've seen, for example, that between our call center and website, we've received around about 339 phone calls and 42 tips on a wide range of crimes. We see that the government is still actively supporting the program in terms of speaking and encouraging people to participate in the program. The Prime Minister has recently given public support to the program. The police commissioner, previous and transitioning, we've already met with the police high command, and they're still willing to give the police, to give Crime Stoppers tremendous support. But the general public, they're participating in the program. They're still calling in. They're still giving tips. They're still, what we find is within the schools as well, we still have an active, vibrant program within the schools. So the general support in the public has been overwhelming, and it has not tapered off. It's growing over the last 3 years as people begin to trust the program more.
A guest on Winn FM's Voices program Wednesday, Mr. Lake explained what Crime Stoppers has been doing in the schools to help promote the program in a bid to reduce the incidence of crime.
WINN is 98.9. 98.9 is Winn FM.
Winn FM's mission is to contribute meaningfully to the information, awareness, and the development of our nation and the region through the building of educated and informed communities. Winn FM faces the issues squarely, without shying away from controversy, while striving continuously to provide balanced, responsible reporting.
Better music, better talk, better radio. 98.9 Winn FM.
Mother's Day is the one day of the year that is specially dedicated to celebrating all of the wonderful things our moms had done for us over the years. And it's our annual reminder to express our love and appreciation by saying thank you. Give her either the Jimmy Choo for women, or Dolce by Dolce & Gabbana, or even Beige Volet, or Le Panther from Cartier, and Kenzo Flower Tag for ladies. Only at Ashbury's for great service. Ashbury's is located at Liverpool Road, Bastia, and also at the Marriott in Frigate Bay. Call 465-8175 or 466-1626. Ashbury's.
Welcome back. Former Antigua and Barbuda Prime Minister Lester Bird says he fully supports the position taken by Prime Minister Gaston Brown over alleged plans to replace regional airline Liat with a new Barbados-led airline.
Brown recently launched a verbal tirade against Liat CEO David Evans, who is alleged to have come up with a plan to prevent an overstaffed and financially strapped Liat from dying a slow, painful death. Bird told Winn FM Tuesday that Antigua's contribution to Liat in terms of significant amounts of money and investments over many decades cannot simply be ignored today. Liat is headquartered in Antigua, and a significant number of the 800 workers of the airline are Antiguan. According to Lester Bird, Liat is a key part of the integration movement of the OECS.
And you can't just divest it like that and not integrate it into the whole process of OECS and the others. So my position, any attempt by anybody to try and do that, and this notion of divesting it and taking ATRs and giving them to Barbados and let them form a new company is totally anathema to the whole spirit of what we were trying to achieve and the fact that we took taxpayers' money. We in fact, did not even take landing fees for years under my administration as part of our contribution. It's not a simple question as to who has the majority shares. It is the whole spirit of what we were seeking to do and the investment by the Antigua government when V.C. Bird was there and I was there. So I am a little bit chagrined at this whole attitude of treating it. So I'm in support of my Prime Minister. And I want to say to you that if this is allowed to go through as that, we have put a serious kink in the whole notion of trying to unify the Caribbean.
Bahamian sprint icon Debbie Ferguson Mackenzie is hailing the junior athletes who participated in this weekend's Carifta Games. She spoke exclusively to Winn TV's Andre Huey during the Carifta Games at the Kim Collins Athletic Stadium recently.
I'm here at the Kim Collins Athletic Stadium for Carifta Games, and I'm here with Bahamian great athlete, none other but Debbie Ferguson Mackenzie. She's here watching the games. First of all, your initial thoughts here in St. Kitts and also here at Carifta 2015.
This is my first time in St. Kitts, and honestly, just coming here, so nice to be here. I feel like the pace has slowed down a bit and just relaxing. I just want to say congratulations to Kim Collins. A quick little joke, when I first met Kim back in either early 90s or early 2000, I thought he was a Kenyan and a distant runner. But I'm so proud of him, and it's so well-deserving. And, it starts from him now to the rest of the junior athletes to go and follow into that trailblazer, the path that he has set. So it's so nice to be here.
Now, what are your thoughts about the game so far? I mean, the quality of running and the competition that we've seen.
It has been excellent. The first day I came, it started off a little bit slow, but of course it was Friday. And then yesterday, as the young people say, it got turned up. So today I'm looking forward to another spectacular day, and the competition is fierce. And hey, it's about pride and country. So it's awesome. It's fantastic.
The top stories again as we close the Winn TV News. Prime Minister addresses St. Kitts' stance on the U.S.-Venezuela standoff and response to Crime Stoppers overwhelming. I am Chantel Rochester, and you have been watching the Winn TV News.
Mother's Day is the one day of the year that is specially dedicated to celebrating all of the wonderful things our moms had done for us over the years. And it's our annual reminder to express our love and appreciation by saying thank you. Give her either the Jimmy Choo for women, or Dolce by Dolce & Gabbana, or even Beige Volet, or Le Panther from Cartier, and Kenzo Flower Tag for ladies. Only at Ashbury's for great service. Ashbury's is located at Liverpool Road, Bastille, and also at the Marriott in Frigate Bay. Call 465-8175 or 466-1626. Ashbury's.